Erebos-9 was discovered by chance. An exploration probe from the Galactic Corporation, sent to the far reaches of the galaxy, detected signals from a planet with a breathable atmosphere and an apparently active biosphere. But what truly caught their attention were the anomalies: unexplained gravitational fluctuations, energy emissions that didn't match any known natural phenomenon, and, above all, a faint but constant radio signal that seemed organic. The corporation, always eager for new resources and discoveries, assembled a team of experts to investigate. The mission was dubbed Project Pulse, and the ship Odyssey set course for Erebos-9 with 6 crew members on board. The landing on Erebos-9 was as smooth as it was unsettling. The planet, seen from orbit, was a mosaic of deep reds, shimmering blacks, and sickly green flashes. The surface seemed to move, as if it were alive. Upon touching down, the team felt a constant vibration beneath their feet, a rhythmic pulse that resonated in their bones. "Welcome to hell," muttered Jax Teller, the engineer, as he adjusted his suit. "I don't like this place one bit." Commander Elias Varn, ever the pragmatist, tried to maintain order. "Stay focused. We're here to do science, not get caught up in superstitions." But the anomalies began immediately. The scanners showed impossible readings. The temperature fluctuated without reason, gravity shifted slightly, and soil samples seemed to change composition under the microscope. Maria Solis, the biologist, was the first to notice. "This isn't soil," she said, holding a sample between her gloved fingers. "It's something organic, like it's alive." Samuel Graves, the geologist, joined her. "The mountains aren't normal either. They're made of something that isn't rock. And if you ask me, they seem to pulse." That night, as the team slept in the ship, the dreams began. Maria dreamed of a vast void, filled with whispers she couldn't understand. Samuel saw mountains opening like flowers, revealing something indescribable within. And Ravi Patel, the communications technician, woke up screaming, swearing he had seen shadows moving outside the ship. At dawn, the team discovered that the equipment was failing. The scanners showed impossible readings, and communications with the Odyssey were cut off. Jax worked tirelessly to repair the systems, but every time he thought he had fixed the problem, something else broke. "It's like the planet doesn't want us to leave," he said, frustrated. "Every time I fix something, something else breaks. It's deliberate." Lila Chun, the psychologist, began to notice changes in the group. Maria became obsessed with the samples she had collected, muttering about patterns only she could see. Samuel grew paranoid, insisting the mountains were watching them. And Ravi, the most skeptical of the group, started talking about voices calling to him from the shadows. The turning point came when Samuel disappeared. They found him hours later, standing in front of one of the pulsing mountains. He was motionless, his eyes wide open, and an unsettling smile on his face. When they tried to move him, his body disintegrated into a viscous substance that seeped into the ground. "This isn't science," Jack said, his voice trembling. "This is something else." The team decided to explore the interior of one of the mountains, searching for answers. What they found was a nightmare. Tunnels that looked like vents, walls that breathed, and a constant sound, like a giant heartbeat, that resonated in their bones. At the center of the mountain, they discovered a massive chamber filled with structures that resembled giant organs. In the center was a pulsating mass, like a heart. Maria approached, hypnotized. "It's beautiful," she murmured. "It's conscious. Suddenly, the heart opened, revealing an infinite void. Visions overwhelmed them. Images of ancient civilizations that had come to the planet and vanished, of a universe that was just a dream in the mind of something far greater. The planet wasn't a planet, it was an ancient entity, a being that existed outside time and space. One by one, the team was absorbed. Huck screamed as his body disintegrated into light. Lila laughed, since she finally understood. And Maria, the last storyman, reached out toward the void, feeling a peace she couldn't describe. On the Odyssey, the captain waited for news from the team. All received was a final transmission, distorted and filled with static. It was Maria's voice, but it didn't sound human. "The planet isn't a planet. It's something more. Something we can't understand.
It's alive. And now, we are a part of it. The transmission cut off. Erebos-9 remains silent, waiting for the next expedition.